We're live.
Hello, on this South Florida episode 45. We are 24 hours away from ROH's pay per view. Well, one of the pay per views of the summer. Best in the world. Yes, we're back with an ROH video. We haven't done one since Madison Square Garden, and my God, that was a fun event we went to.
Yep.
But before we get into it more, introductions. I'm Nick B4.
I'm Young Smooth, and welcome to our ROH Best in the World 2019 predictions, guys. So yeah, Enigma. It's been a minute since we've done a video about ROH. Feels good to be back on the topic, right?
Yep, since there's a lot of talk about how ROH has declined since losing the Young Bucks and Cody.
Yeah, but I feel like they're slowly getting back to its roots.
Yeah.
So let's see what this paper could do. So I'm glad to be covering it, and yeah, me and Enigma are gonna break it down for you guys now.
All right, first match. This isn't in order, but
Hmm.
first match: Jay Lethal versus Kenny King.
Ooh, Jelito and Kenny King. That's a good one. By the way, guys, I haven't been keeping up with ROH or anything, so I can't truly give in depth into the matches. But I'll give my opinion and thoughts about what I think is gonna happen. But honestly, Jelito and Kenny King, that's actually a good fight. If you think about it. You
I
got the former world champion, you got the future world champion. In my opinion, Kenny King will be a future world champion in ROH.
I agree with that. Kenny King definitely is a future world champion.
Hmm. It's hard for me to choose right now because Kenny King's been on the road lately.
You want
Jelito,
battle royal at MSG, guaranteeing he's getting a shot at the world title whenever.
exactly. So it's like to build him towards a world championship. I feel like a win over Jelito would be huge for him. Like, oh shoot, he just beat the former world champion in Jelito. What a huge win would that be for him, right?
Yeah, it would be a huge moment for him. But I feel like Jay Lethal also needs this win. Otherwise, it's going to be like Dalton Castle.
How come?
Just that ever since Dalton lost the ROH world title, he just spiraled and spiraled and spiraled of losing. So hopefully that doesn't happen to Lethal.
Yeah, true. But what are your thoughts on the match? How you think it's gonna go down?
The first, no, not first encounter. The last time I saw them, Jay Lethal was world champion. It was Kenny King versus Jay Lethal for the world title, and I still to this day say Jay Lethal just barely won that match.
Mm.
So let's see if Kenny has some new tricks up its sleeves. I'm rooting for Kenny King. Not to say anything on Jay Lethal or anything, but
Yeah.
I are hoping Kenny and I doing Lethal.
So you feel like Kenny King is gonna win this?
Yes, I do.
I'm gonna have to say Jay Lethal.
You think he can
I
avoid?
feel like he needs to get a victory, like you said. You don't want him to become like Dalton Castle or anything like that. So in order for him not to like decline and start decreasing and stuff, he needs a victory, especially of this magnitude, this huge fight,
Yeah,
right? Yeah. So to me, he's gonna need this win in order to stay relevant in the division. I mean, the world title pitch at least. 'Cause yeah, Lethal isn't the world champion, but he is still like in the
he's in the
championship material, basically.
yeah. Like when you talk about former world champions, Jay Lethal definitely is in the top five talk.
Exactly. But
But
Kenny King, what does he gain out of this? Like, does he build momentum towards the world title match he's gonna have in the future?
I think so. I think beating the former champion, literally, like just the former current champion Matt Taven before this was Jay Lethal. So getting a W over Jay Lethal definitely helps you build some momentum on that future world title shot you're guaranteed.
Hmm. And it builds him into guys. He's not here to like joke. He's here. He's the real deal. He didn't just win a battle royal by luck or anything like that. You know, I've been saying this since the first video. You go back. I feel like Kenny King is gonna be something like great for ROH.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, he had a great TV title run, and it's only a matter till we see him have a great world title run as well.
Exactly. But let's see what he could do. Let's see what could go down. And if Jay Lethal could pick the victory, where does this like lead him to? Where does he
Where,
land?
where I think this would help him, I think he needs just a couple more W's so he can get back into the world title picture.
Definitely like put him in the mix, right?
Yeah, like it gets him in the mix. It gets his feet going.
Yeah, what's his feet basically? Yeah. What's up, Devin?
Hey man,
Thanks for tuning in, bro. By the way, guys, if you guys are new and are watching this live or after we are done streaming this, drop a like, drop a sub, turn on notifications. Me and Enigma are going to be covering ROH's best in the world. So yeah, you don't want to miss out on that. But that's it for that match.
Yeah, that's it for that match.
All right, next match.
The next match is screw it. I'm just gonna say the beautiful people. The beautiful people plus Leon, Mandy Leon, versus Kelly Klein, well, Women of Honor champion,
Yeah.
and Rose, the tag match.
Who?
Jenny Rose. I've seen little bits and pieces of her,
I
but
mean, guys, I really don't know who is Jenny Rose.
guys, comment down if you know who Jenny Rose is. I've
Yeah.
seen bits and pieces of her. I've seen a couple of her matches. Nothing like skims off the top of my head, but I got the
Hmm.
beautiful people winning this because at MSU the beautiful people attacked um Kelly Klein. Oh, also, this is a giant pet peeve of mine. No matter what company it is, whether it's ROH, New Japan, NXT, WWE, I hate when on a pay per view when the champion is in a tag match. I hate
Why you
seeing
say
it
that?
because it stalls your run.
How come? How you say that? Like for example, let's say Seth Rollins in a tag match is the next pay per view, which most likely he will be.
No, I mean like not defending the title. It just stalls your run. Like example, Nikki Bella. Most of her Divas title runs when she was on pay per view, her matches were tag matches. They were 6 mans, 3v3. They were 4v4s, 2v2s, and then she defended Divas title like every once in a blue moon. And Seth Seth as WWE champion, not WWE, Universal champion. Actually, no, I'm not thinking of Seth. I'm thinking of Roman. Roman when he was Universal champion, he was in mostly tag matches, and that it just stalls your run for me.
Yeah, and the momentum like dies out a little bit.
Yeah,
Like,
because
damn, there's no reason for you to be in this tag match, you know?
yeah, it's like you're a singles champion. What are you doing?
Yeah,
But yeah, I got the beautiful people winning.
I got the winning as well. And for me, whoever pins Katie Clinton,
Gets a future Women of Honor.
it's supposed to woman of honor title match. I feel like it puts him right in the mix as well. So it goes back to like Jay Lethal. If you could pin the champion or a former champion, you're right in the title picture. And we saw
Right?
that MSG, Angelina Love, and the beautiful people attacked Katie Clinton. So it only makes sense, right?
Yeah, build some momentum on your way.
Mm. So what you was gonna say? You saying like, but I think
But I think Kelly Klein, she ain't no joke, winning the Women of Honor title twice.
he really is. Like even if it's a tag match, you still can't sleep on her.
Yeah,
You
still can
know?
still just the previous thing I said. That's just a personal thing. That's every title.
Yeah. But I feel like this definitely favors the beautiful people. You know, it's being that this is not just not a regular match, that somebody else can get pinned. So it leaves the door open for anybody to take this matchup.
Yeah. But next match, Nick
Okay.
Aldis or Magnus, and to be announced, Colt Cabana will not be his partner. Versus the Briscoe brothers, Jay Briscoe and Mark Briscoe.
Ooh, that's a good one. We all know how tough the Briscoes are.
And we all know how good the national treasure um Nick is,
Hmm.
NW
Wait,
World Champion.
you said former, right?
Huh?
Oh yeah.
No,
The
he's
thing
not.
about him, huh?
No, he's not a former. He's the current.
Oh shoot, you want it back?
Yeah.
Oh crap! Congrats to Nick. But for me, it's gonna be a brutal, tough matchup because every time we see the Briscoes, you know there's gonna be a tough fight.
Yeah, the Briscoes are basically a street fight.
Exactly. So you're gonna need somebody who's gonna be able to bring you that toughness, that grit and grind type of attitude. And in my
I,
opinion, who do you think? I mean, what you gonna say?
I was gonna say I think that who will be Nick's partner will be the Cowboy James Storm.
Why you say that?
Well, I wouldn't say he's like really fresh in ROH, but he had a good match against Colt. That match got interrupted by the Briscoes.
Hmm.
So a little retribution, and also Nick and James Storm also no strangers to tag team gold, tag team success, or anything. Nick, former British Invasion member, James Storm, and Beer Money teaming with Gunner, America's Most Wanted. You're not gonna find a guy that knows tag team wrestling at the back of his hand better than James Storm.
Yeah, Nick also announced that whoever his tag partner is has signed a elusive NWA deal, so they're not just here for one match. So let's
And
see.
the Briscoes 10-time ROH tag team champions, so definitely this match is gonna be up there.
It's gonna be up there because the Briscoes, of course, we all know what type of attitude they got, what kind of style of wrestling they bring to the table.
We
But for
saw
me, it's like I can
MSG.
see Nick, huh?
We saw them how they are on MSG. Really brung the street fight.
Exactly. But what if it's like somebody who's like a dark like pitcher, like a dark horse to come out to be a surprise partner?
A dark horse. Who is a dark horse for the NWA?
Somebody could say, "Oh shoot, he's gonna
PJ.
change that. He's gonna change that brand, huh?"
I think PJ Black.
A PJ Black, yeah, that would be a great pickup by NWA.
And he
You
still
know,
has some.
definitely not somebody I would choose to get into the match with Briscoes due
You're
to
gonna at
their
the.
like, tag team experience, huh?
I mean, PJ Black does have tag team experience as well.
Yeah, but not that type of tag team experience.
True.
They're not in the Briscoe. He's not in the Briscoes level.
He's not. He's not.
Yeah, so if Nick wants to get somebody who's gonna bring it to the table, he has to bring a tough competitor. He has to bring somebody who's like kind of has that same blood like the Briscoes has, you know,
Yeah,
not
man.
exactly the blood, but somebody who could bring basically the same thing.
I really can't think anyone better than the Cowboy James Storm.
I can't think of anybody either that's better than that. So that's a good choice. What does the Briscoes get out of this win?
Let's see. They got screwed out of the Crockett Cup, basically NWO's World Cup.
Hmm.
They lost to the Rock and Roll Express, so they declared war on NWA. So I guess like they get retribution on that. Plus, it kills time for what the hell ROH is going to do with their tag division since God are their current tag champs.
Yeah.
And
What are your thoughts on TLD staying as tag champs?
fucking love it.
Are they even appearing on ROH?
Here and there,
Oh, okay.
they appear every pay per view. I don't know if they'll have a match for night 2 of this. Also, we're only doing night 1 of this, guys.
Yeah, we only covering night one. You know, we can't really like go too far and cover both nights. So we went with what night looks better to us, and night one like was the card that caught our eye.
Yeah, there's a lot of great things on this.
Yeah. So hopefully the Briscoes could. I'm going for the Briscoes. I got them winning this.
I got Nick and his mystery partner.
Mm. I mean, it would be a huge win for them, for both of them actually. But the Briscoes, let's say they do lose, what happens to their stock? Does it
I don't
drop a
think.
little? Do their tag team racing? I mean, tag team like ranking like drop a little?
Nah, I don't think so because this is like an NWA team. If anything, I feel like this only just like helps Nick. Like it's like I'm basically like the captain of NWA. I'm the world champion for God's sake. So
Yeah.
kind of got to win for the brand.
True. But let's see what could go down. You know, you can never sleep on the Briscoes.
Yeah, let's go on to the next match.
Yeah.
The sixth match, it'll be Villain Enterprises, the GOAT Marty, his partners PCO and Brody King, the current 6-man tag team champions. We're not talking about New Japan, guys. I know both brands 6-man tag titles. Versus Lifeblood, Mark Haxon, and Tracy Williams and PJ Black. I didn't know PJ Black's a new member of Lifeblood. For the
Oh,
6-man tag team championship.
championships. This is a tough one.
We've seen what Brody King and PCO can do. And these guys are in their 40s, and I think one of them's like 51, and they still put on pretty good matches. And
I think
Mari,
this dude Marty got a lot of heat right now. He's doing really good.
Yeah, like he's like he's a train with a lot of steam, and I don't think he's running out anytime soon.
That's what I'm saying. You can't just take the title off of him. Even though it is a six-man tag team championship.
I mean, it is his enterprises.
That's what I'm saying. He is the captain. He's the main guy.
He
So
didn't win Best of Super Juniors, but he's still 6-man tag champs.
where? So for me, you cannot just you know can't take the titles off him just yet. Even though
But
it's a six-man title, I
Lifeblood
feel like,
is
huh?
challenge to Villain Enterprises. I won't lie.
You said what?
Lifeblood is a challenge to Villain Enterprises.
Why you say that?
Tracy Williams definitely a young guy. I forgot how
Mm-hmm.
old he is. I'm pretty sure he's like in his early 20s.
Oh shoot! So he's
Um,
getting a huge experience off of this too.
yes, he is. On top of that, Mark Haxon.
Yeah.
I I want to say he has gold experience, and I wouldn't have chosen this group to like represent Lifeblood. I would have had Bandito in it because Bandito definitely is a force to be reckoned with.
Definitely is.
And but great, I forgot my train of thought.
I mean, but we are gonna see Bandito.
Yeah, we'll go see him later on.
But anyways, he says something about Lifeblood.
Yeah, Lifeblood. We heard that Juice Robinson will no longer be a part of ROH. So that kind of leaves you with the idea of what happened to Lifeblood.
What's your thoughts on that? Do you think they're gonna stay
I hope so.
together, or do you think this might be the last six-man tag match we've seen between the team?
I'm pretty sure Lifeblood has some stuff to do. So
Like you said, it's not the same without Juice, though.
it's not, but that doesn't mean the group or faction is dead.
We'll just have to see. I feel like losing somebody like that is a huge loss.
Yeah, it is. But Juice has his things to do in New Japan. Lifeblood has their thing to do in ROH, and Lifeblood's basically a faction that is like the forefront of of ROH, and Juice is more New Japan than ROH.
Hmm.
So I think having that,
I do feel like Lifeblood needs to win this match. It's a must win for them.
yeah, that's
If they
true.
still if they still want to be taken serious.
Yeah, because if you lose, it's like, oh man, you really need Juice. And
Yep.
Tracy Williams is a former two-time Evolve Tag Team Champion, so he's got some tag experience.
Mm. And to add to the resume, you got the six-man tag team champions for ROH. So
Yeah,
that'll be something good for him as well. Tracy Williams to add onto his resume.
yeah, and I'm glad they had Mark Haxon and PJ Black because other members of Lifeblood were Juice and David Finley, but David Finley's currently injured,
Mm.
so you kind of got to film with that.
Yeah. I can see something going on between Villa Enterprises. They finally could get a hand on Lifeblood.
Yeah, we can. And Villain Enterprises has had a great 6-man tag title run, and I think it'll
Mm.
continue. They did beat the Kingdom, probably one of the greatest 6-man tag champs ever.
But if Lifeblood could take the tag champions, it brings huge stock to their team. Like we're not a dead team.
Especially right now, losing Juice.
Yeah, that's a huge loss. So it will be a huge win for them as well. Showing them yeah, we lost Juice. We sad and everything, but we're not gonna give up, and it's not the end of our stable.
If you could add one person to replace Juice, who would you pick?
It's tough, dude. I honestly don't know.
I'd have Flip
Who
Gordon
who
replace.
would be like a Flip?
Yeah,
How come? Why you think Flip would be like a great replacement?
before Best of Super Juniors, Tracy Williams did offer Flip a spot in Lifeblood when he came back from Best of Super Juniors, but visa issues stopped Flip from appearing there.
Mm.
So I don't know whether he's a member or not right now. I have to catch up on ROH. Guys, comment down below if he is right now. I'm gonna get back into ROH. Lately,
Uh-huh.
watching just here and there.
Yeah, to be honest, guys, I really haven't been watching, but I'm trying my best here. What you
All right.
saying?
Um, Yeah, I still believe Villain Enterprises will win this match.
I do too. But even if Lifeblood can't pick up the victory, I feel like they could gain something out of this. But we still got PJ Black and other
I mean, PJ
opponents.
is a wild card in Lifeblood. I mean, PJ Black has been in factions before,
Mhm.
just
What
not
does this
enough.
do for PJ Black?
Hmm?
What do you think this could do for like a PJ Black?
I mean, him in tag team gold, that ain't nothing new.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Still
Especially
has
if it's six man.
yeah, six man. It's like he was a former WWE tag team champion a couple years back,
Mm-hmm.
but as a six man, you have not one person, you have two people watching your back.
Yep. He got the former Kingdom of the Mountain tag. I mean, I said tag. Kingdom of the Mountain TNA championship. So
Yeah,
he
the
does
PJ,
got championship experience. Huh?
yeah, definitely does. PJ Black has championship experience all over the world.
Yeah. But let's just see. Let's see if adding PJ Black to the mix will do something great for them.
Yeah, final say. I believe Villain Enterprises retains.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely.
All right, next match: Dalton Castle versus Dragon Lee.
Mm. This is actually a tough one to call, since Dalton Castle turned heel. We like seeing a new side to him, you know?
We also saw him get freaking stomped.
I mean, we did. We did, but like we're starting to see a new side to Dalton. I feel like he's gonna pick this one up. I got Dalton Castle winning this one.
I got Dragon Lee winning this because you don't want to go from I was once junior champion, I won at a MSG, I had a decent Best of Super Juniors run, and then I lose the title at Dominion to now I gotta come to America, lose, and then go back to CMLL.
Here's the thing though. If Dalton Castle doesn't get the victory, what's the whole point of turning him heel? It's basically the same thing as him being face.
Maybe he just picked the wrong opponent in Dragon Lee. This is all just a retribution on Roosh for drop kicking the shit out of him 3 times.
I say Dalton Castle could build something out of this win,
I mean,
being the former junior heavyweight championship. Huh?
yeah, you're right. And Dalton doesn't want to lose to a junior.
Yeah, he wants to welcome him like, hey, you're good. But come on now, I'm a former world champion.
Yeah, you're a junior. You're a former junior champion. You're in the little leagues. I'm over here playing pro.
And also Dalton has been losing a lot of one-on-ones lately.
Yeah, honestly, Dalton needs to win this because he got again stomped at MSG.
Exactly. And
Um,
even before MSG, we've seen Dalton, he's been taking a lot of L's when it comes to pay-per-view wise.
I'm sorry, but just thinking about that day, it's just funny. Little side story, guys. When we saw that match, I got upset. I'm gonna get sent a drink real quick. This match is gonna take long. I heard bam, and I'm thinking that sounds like a drop kick. I did turn around. I heard bam. I was like, that sounds like another drop kick. Bam, and I'm like, oh god, okay, yeah, that's 3 drop kicks. I'm gonna turn around real quick. And all I see is just 1, 2, 3. And I'm like, oh god, drop kick the shit out of Dalton.
Yeah, that was a pretty fast match. I remember that day. I was like, what? I was like, what the heck already?
Like, oh god, and don't get me wrong, freaking fast. Roosh is a big guy, mobile guy, a guy that jacked and swole should not be able to move like that and drop kick you that hard.
But I do feel like Dalton has to pick up this win just so he could get back to Roosh.
Yeah, definitely.
Before he get back to that level, you cannot lose to both Roosh and Bandito.
I mean, no, Roosh
I mean
and
Dragon Lee. Damn,
yeah.
I'm reading the card. I'm reading the card. Yeah, Roosh and Dragon Lee, I
Yeah,
think
because
he's gonna be still high.
now it's like who's next? Who's next? Are you gonna lose to Almaz?
Hold on, hold on. I'm gonna take over from here. I gotta do something.
All right, but yeah, it's like although I'm pulling for Dragon Lee because you want his stock to at least stay in place, and you don't just want, oh man, now I'm gonna be on this losing streak. I lost in Best of Super Juniors. I couldn't win that. I lost at Dominion. I lost. Actually no. Actually no. No. I take what I've said back. Dalton needs to win this more. He's taking more L's than Dragon Lee. He's only taken approximately no 3 L's since winning the junior title. He won the title at he won the title at MSG, and then he beat Ishimori in the rematch, and then Best of Super Junior started, which he loses to Ishimori, loses to Shingo, then loses to Osprey. So I think a fourth L is perfectly fine for Dragon Lee. Never mind, guys. I'm pulling for Dalton.
Yeah, it don't really hurt his stock because you are losing to a former champion and somebody who's on the verge of of a huge losing streak with themselves and wants to win badly. So it's
Yeah,
like, what better way than to pick up a win over a junior? I'm not downside him, but still, you need a win. You
think
need
it's
some.
about weight class. I feel like this is more like, hey, if I can beat Rush's cousin, I can beat Rush himself.
Yeah, I could get back to Rouge and losing to Rouge and Dragon Lee wouldn't look good for Don Castle, in my opinion.
Yeah, next you know, he loses to the rest of Los Ingobernables.
he might he might be losing to these guys, the boys, pretty soon if that happens.
Oh God, yeah, his stock's dropping harder than a rock. We can lose to the boys. But anyways, yeah, I got Dalton now. Dragon Lee can lose. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah, just to build some momentum for Darwin again. This man has been on a huge losing streak. So hopefully he can pick up the win and build from there. But I
All
still
right,
don't see him beating Roos, even if he beats Dragon Lee.
true. Like he's got to find a way back to Rush. You can't get freaking drop kick 3 times in MSG and just be fine with that.
Exactly.
All right. Speaking of which, next match, Flip Gordon versus Roosh.
Dude, this is a hard one to call, man.
I've seen one opponent not Dragon Lee. Oh God, we're stuck on him now. Not one opponent that Flip Gordon and Roosh both share in common is they both faced Bandito,
Hmm.
and they both had great matches.
Dude, it's honestly hard to call this one because Roos has been he's been having a firecracker basically.
Yeah, like
Huh?
he's really being skyrocketed.
Hey, skyrocketed. There you go. And then you got Flip
Flip,
Gordon, who's also been doing pretty good for himself as well.
yeah, he really has, and I think all these W's that Flip is taking is showing. See, guys, I'm not just an elite fanboy. I can do things on my own.
Exactly. There's no Lee here to help me.
Like I'm not the running gag of the elite. I'm my own guy. Watch me beat this top guy.
Exactly. I can see. I'm gonna have to go with Roosh, man. I
Yeah, I
just
got
can't count on this
Rouge.
one. I feel like it's gonna be a tough, gritty match. At the end of the day, I feel like Roosh is gonna find a way to win.
Yeah, I
I
feel
just
like
hope he doesn't end the match too early.
yeah, I hope he doesn't end the match too early either. I feel like Flip is gonna try and go for that really, really good 450. Also, Flip Gordon's in my top 5 450 list now. Um Also you can do a shooting star. You can do Starship Pain. You can do a lot of great things. Now I see why they call him Flip Gordon.
He can do a lot of things in the ring.
But
The guy is extremely talented, man. That's one thing you gotta give him.
yeah, definitely. And I think this match, win or lose, will show I'm no longer the running gag of the elite. Like that sick burn that Matt Taven gave Flip Gordon will finally
Be put to rest, basically.
yeah, because it's like, oh, that was a sick burn. Taven was kind of right. For a whole year, Flip was nothing but near the elite.
Yep. Now that the lead gone,
It's like now you can
yeah,
show I'm not a gag. I'm not a fanboy.
exactly. It's not that I need anybody's help. You
So
know.
yeah, so a victory for Flip shows that, and a victory for Roosh is like, okay, I beat this guy, I beat that guy. When do I get to Taven? Because see, I don't see Roosh going after the TV title. I feel like you should get into the world title.
How come? You think he really that great? Like
I
right now, he should deserve a title match.
in all the companies except Impact, and all the
Mhm.
companies I've believed that there has just been that top guy. WWE had Drew McIntyre. New Japan had Jay White, and I believe ROH currently has Roosh to be that top guy.
Mm.
3 guys I've named, I believe, will become or have been world champion in 2019. Jay White is only that guy that's filled my list. I'm really praying for Drew to be next.
Yeah, come on, man. I mean, I can see Phil. I mean, not say Phil. Flip Gordon heading into a title picture if he could get a win over Roosh.
Oh yeah, definitely. And Flip had a great match against Jay Lethal at All In. He had a great match against Magnus. I mean, Nick
Yep.
Aldis.
So he's shown definitely in a match against Bully Ray.
He showed greatness against Bully Ray.
I'm saying Flip has been able to show his abilities inside the ring against a lot of great names lately.
Yeah, and it's
So
not.
definitely a win over Roosh could like skyrocket his momentum.
Yeah, and Flip. I know not to say magnitude, but he's kind of been doing what Osprey's been doing, facing these heavyweights. We're not just seeing Flip versus Dragon Lee, Flip versus Jonathan Grisham, Flip versus just all these small guys. Like Roosh is a swole dude.
He really is, man. And Roosh, let's say he gets a win over Flip. What can happen for him?
Um, Again, who else does he need to beat to get the Taven?
Exactly.
I feel
That's what
like
I'm
the next
saying. We just said that. Huh?
Lethal.
You said what?
Who knows? Maybe the next match will be Roosh versus Lethal, or Roosh versus King.
Oh man, Roosh and King would be something I would like to see.
Like Kenny King is already guaranteed, but it's more like if Roosh beats Kenny King, it'd be like, all right, he's getting a shot, but I beat the guy that's getting a shot. So when do I get my shot?
Exactly. And let's say that match does happen and Kenny King wins. That's a huge win on Kenny King's resume.
Yeah, it is. It's just like this big dominant guy that everyone's been hyping up. I beat him.
Exactly.
But
So I'm hoping for a good match between Flip and Roosh. Hopefully we get a classic. And yeah, I got Roosh winning.
yeah, I got Roosh winning, but it's more like 60% Roosh, 40% Flip Gordon. It's not like by a mile.
Yeah, I wouldn't even be shocked if Flip was to win.
All right, next
Right?
match. It will be Silas Young versus Jonathan Grisham. I don't know what the
In a
pure.
pure rules match.
I don't know what the hell that is.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up for you guys.
If you guys know what that is, comment it down and below.
Yep. If you're live or even after the video, you guys could comment it down.
I have no idea what the hell a pure rules match is.
Pure rules. Is that like an all wrestling match or something?
Match of pure wrestling. The three pure wrestling rules. Right. Each other has 3 rope breaks and stops submission hold. Okay,
Oh, okay.
I like this. Yeah, Jonathan Grisham's winning this.
Then they're gonna finally get Jonathan Grisham a match.
Dude, this is a technical wrestling match. This is a literal technical wrestling match.
Yep, there's only a few people in the planet who can wrestle Jonathan Grisham.
One of them, and actually number 1 to me, Zack Sabre Jr.,
He already did it exactly. Zack Sabre Jr. Who else?
Kyle O'Reilly,
Yeah.
and maybe DB. I haven't seen enough technical wrestling from him anymore.
Yeah, DB. I definitely put him there.
Uh,
We saw Saturday night. He's still capable of being a great wrestler.
Pure Wrest final Pure Wrestling champion was Daniel Bryan's son.
Yeah. So guys, honestly, I don't really know who the other guy is.
Silas Young, we saw him at MSG. He was with it was Silas Young, Billy Ray, and I forgot the other guy versus Lifeblood and Flip.
Yeah, I remember Lifeblood and Flip. Cause that was when Juice Robinson, right?
Yeah,
I'm like, damn.
yeah, but yeah, Jonathan Grisham's winning for me because again, this is a technical wrestling match. You're not gonna out technical wrestle Jonathan Grisham.
Especially, yeah. Yeah, so I got Jonathan Grisham winning as well. Hopefully we could get a good pure rules match out of these two.
Yeah,
Jonathan Grisham always gives it his best when he's out there. And this kind of builds Jonathan Grisham into somebody who's like, not to be slept on anymore.
yeah, like I don't see Jonathan Grisham as a guy that opens. I see him like either he's getting the co-main event or he's getting to like top mid card.
Yeah. So a win for Jonathan Grisham would be huge, man,
But
Yeah.
yeah, but
I want to say it'd be too huge. Huh?
let's go get to next match. I was gonna say yeah, not too huge, but still.
Yeah. Okay.
Ready for the next match?
Yeah. Tell
New,
about that guy, by the way, Jonathan Grisham fans.
yeah, freaking Jonathan Grisham is pretty damn good. Not better than
Yeah,
Sabre.
I don't really know too much either.
Nah,
Huh?
I've seen Jonathan Grisham. It's just that I don't think he's better than Sabre.
What you mean better than Saber?
I said I've seen him, but I just don't think he's better than Saber.
Oh, you don't think he's better than Saber?
Yeah, he's again like in our final battle video. I said that Jonathan Grisham is in
Of
my
course no, bro. Come on.
he's in my top 10 technical wrestlers.
He is, but I don't think he's on the level of Zack Saber Jr.
Yeah, he's not.
Zack Saber's been on one hell of a road lately too.
Oh yeah, man, freaking he, uh, freaking little side note for some New Japan content. Zack Sabre Jr. just finished beating Yoshihashi to procure his G1 spot, so Zack Sabre Jr. is still in the G1, and he just defended the British heavyweight title.
Mm.
Next stop, G1.
Yep.
The G1 video will be coming soon.
I really hope Zack Saber could do good in that thingy.
Hopefully he wins in G1. Well, actually, no, I'm not gonna give my prediction on who I think I'm gonna
Yep.
who.
Just keep it a secret.
Yeah, that's gonna be a secret. Um,
Hmm.
but anyways, yeah, the next match, Shane Taylor, the new TV champion. I know it's not new, but for the guys that don't know, because Jeff Cobb was a former TV champ, he lost in a 4-way. Didn't get pinned.
Yeah.
Shane Taylor versus Bandito.
Hold on, man.
What's up, guys? Come talk. Give us your thoughts so far. You liking this ROH video so far?
Oh, shoot, Enigma.
What's up?
You might have to speed this up a little bit.
All right.
Guys,
We're down.
we're down to the final two match, right?
We're down to 2 matches.
All right, let's go, let's go.
All right. Next match will be Shane Taylor, TV champion, versus Bandito.
Oh, again, Bandito, great name.
Big name.
Shane Taylor, huge name as well. TV champion.
One of my favorite matches with Shane Taylor is against Hangman, because Shane Taylor seemed like that one guy that was just like, well, Cody's a big name, Young Bucks are a great tag team, and there's Hangman, and Hangman beat him, proving him wrong. But Shane Taylor just showed dominance in that match, and Bandito showed great charisma and best of Super Juniors, and he was great in that 3-way. He's the one that got pinned, guys, not Ishimori.
Yeah.
So this will be a little back and forth match, but if I had to pick someone, although he just became champion, I'd say like last month, I gotta go with
Yeah.
Bandito.
I mean, we've seen Shane Taylor against names like Marty, names like Hangman Page. You know, Shane Taylor has faced a lot of high competition. You know,
Yeah, he has.
so even though I like Bandito right now, and Shane Taylor just became TV champion, so I gotta go with Shane Taylor right now, guys. Right now, I feel like he's at the peak of his like championship run, even though
Yeah,
it just started. I feel
yeah,
like right now, if you want to build, you can build on somebody like Bandito. He's a good wrestler.
I gotta go with Bandito. Like just imagine Lifeblood winning 6-man tag titles and the TV titles.
Gold dripping in everybody's waist.
Yep. But
But Bandito, what does this do for him? You know, to win the television champion at a young age like he is. You know.
I think this avenges his MSG loss because again he's the one that got pinned, and
Yeah.
no matter what match you're doing, whether it's a triple threat, fatal 4-way, 6-man tag match, 8-man tag match, when you're the guy that gets pinned, your stock drops the most.
Yeah, it does.
So for Bandito to be the one that got pinned, it's kind of like, okay, I got pinned at MSG, so how do I fix this? Let me get TV.
I mean, he could fix it with a TV title victory, man.
And
Bandito, stock, I want to say stock has dropped, but that's like a huge loss he suffered at MSG. You know,
yeah, it was a junior 3-way for the title.
it was a great one too, by the way. I remember that match.
Yeah, and then he had a decent best of Super Juniors. Really did he did better. So for him to come back and get a TV title shot and like he wins it, yeah, that'll help him a lot.
Especially over a guy like Shane Taylor, man. You got somebody in Shane Taylor who's talented and big, but you can't sleep on him just because he's big, you know.
Yeah, Bandito also had a great match against Roosh and Flip.
Exactly. So we already know Bandito is gonna come. He's gonna come bring a fight. So we know he's gonna be one who's not gonna just lay down for you. So Shane Taylor got his hands full.
But yeah, my final thoughts. I got Bandito winning.
I got Shane Taylor retaining.
All right, finally, now we're down to the main event.
Yep. And before we get into the main event, give our predictions and thoughts. I want to thank everybody for watching and viewing. If you guys are new, like, subscribe, turn on notifications. And for those who are viewing after we're live, share this video, like this video, subscribe. You guys already subscribed.
Thanks for the subs.
But yeah, thanks for the sub, by the way, guys. Yeah, tune into Main Enigma's thoughts, opinions. We got a lot more coming on the channel. Yeah,
All
let's get
right,
to the final match.
down to the final match. Jeff Cobb versus Matt Taven for the ROH World Title.
Oh man, bro. Dude, this is honestly a hard one to pick. But most people be like, wait, why is it hard? Matt Taven has been on a roll lately.
Yeah,
For me, it's like, bro, think of Jeff Cobb's, like, if you want to add 2018, think of his last 2 years combined, what this man has been able to accomplish.
great match against Hangman. He decimated Punishment Martinez to become TV champion.
Exactly. Became never openweight champion at MSG. So he was holding both television and never openweight champions at the same time.
And what else has he done?
He's been in great matches.
Yeah, he had a great tag league last year.
Exactly. So if we go back to the last 2 years, he's definitely world championship material in my eyes.
Do I think?
But like you said, do you think now, right?
Yeah, what do you think now? No, I don't think so. I believe we're still in the Matt Taven era right now for ROH.
And then we predicted this, man, in the TLC predictions video. You said one day Matt Taven's gonna be world champion.
Yeah, one day, and what a better place than MSG.
Exactly. So I'm gonna have to go with Taven, even though I said all that about
I believe
Jeff Cobb. Huh?
No, never mind. I believe Cobb is undefeated in ROH. Someone correct me if I'm wrong.
But, I mean, what better way to win if you Matt Taven to be somebody, if he is undefeated, like Matt Taven, somebody with so much momentum, who has done a lot already in ROH in such little time.
Yeah, but then again, Cobb has lost the TV title, the Never title. Who's to say he just chokes and loses 3?
I can see it happening. That's what I'm saying. Right now, I still think it's too early to give Jeff Cobb the championship, especially now that we're in the Matt Taven era. But it does do something for him because he is in the world title picture at this stage of his career, and it's gonna boost him.
Yeah, I mean, although Cobb has done great things, just as of recently, we've had, last year we had Zachy 3 belts holding 3 titles. We've had Becky 2 belts, but from Jeff,
Yeah.
not sold on him. All I'm seeing is Cobb no belts.
Cobb, no. I do feel like this is gonna be a killer, man. This is gonna be one hell of a match. I can already see it coming.
Yeah, definitely. I can see Cobb coming close, but then again, I can see the Kingdom saving Matt Taven.
Oh, not even. I don't really think he needs the hope of Kingdom to be Matt Taven. To be Jeff Cobb.
Yeah.
I don't really think he needs the hope of Kingdom to be Jeff Cobb.
Yeah. Guess what? Do we have comments?
No, it's got Devin RKS. I don't watch Ring of Honor.
All right, so we're all learning together.
Yeah. No, but we trying to get into it. So Devin RKS, I suggest you try to get into it, man. It's a really good company. Just because me and Enigma don't really watch that like that doesn't mean you wouldn't like it, man. Open your eyes to other companies besides, like, for example, like a WWE or AEW. Or even New Japan. I know you watch New Japan.
Yeah. But I'm back to what I was saying. Yeah, so Cobb, when it just comes to the world title, it's like he just loses.
Yeah, and right now, I don't think it's the time for Cobb. Right now, I still think we're living in the Matt Taven era.
Like, Taven's definitely still going to be carrying I feel like Matt Taven as ROH champion is gonna have just as a great run as Adam Cole did a couple years back.
You know what's funny? I can actually see that as well. And I even said this back then. Taven could be the one who could take Cole's spot, man.
I mean,
In terms of like being the next big thing, great thing for them.
yeah, the next big thing for ROH.
Yeah. You know, when Cole left, we needed that fill. Even though a lot of wrestlers was there, we had Cody and ETC. But we all knew eventually they would leave ROH.
Yeah, we had the elite. We had Adam Cole. We had Daniel Bryan. We had Tyler Black.
I'm saying so. For me, this was just a pass of the torch.
Yeah,
I feel like Taven is the next one.
yeah. I just think that Matt Taven definitely is that guy that'll hold it up high, hold the ROH flag high and proud.
Yeah. But how long do you think he stays as world champ?
I don't know. Do you see anyone past Taven?
Honestly, at this moment,
Yeah,
not really.
I see Roosh, but not right now. If anything, I believe Roosh can win the title in a final battle.
I mean, I could see a Kenny King beating him.
But Kenny King's heel, so either they
They
go
would
through.
have to try and face.
Yeah, so it's either that or I still got to go with Roosh.
Why is it that?
Again, Roosh is just like on one hell of a run. He's been beating former ROH champ. He's had great matches again, like with Flip. He's gonna have a great one with Flip. He had a great one with Bandito. He stomped Dalton Castle. Any other matches? Hell, even some CMLL work. Even though those are some tag matches, he's had great matches with Almas when he was La Sombra. So I really do believe Roosh is gonna be a future world champion in
I
ROH.
do. I could definitely see that as well. Roosters has that like dominant presence to his name. Even his features, you can see he's dominant. His in
Yes,
ring ability, you can see Roosters as one day becoming a world champion in ROH.
yeah, but for now, Taven's world champion. I don't think Cobb's the guy that'll take it off of him.
I don't think so either. So I got Taven retaining, but I do think it's gonna be a great match.
Yeah, it is. But I think that's everything.
Yeah, I think so too, guys. So, guys, if you guys don't know, tomorrow is Best in the World Day 1, 2019. Once again, me and Enigma are only covering Day 1. That's why we did this prediction. This prediction video is only about Day 1.
We will not be
I forgot
covering
to say at the time.
it. It happens
Huh?
like with WWE. We'll cover it when we get the chance.
Yes. We'll cover it when we get the chance, guys. We're not going to sleep on this video. We're going to give our thoughts. But I want to thank everybody for viewing. If you guys are new and are watching this after the stream goes live, after the stream goes off the air, drop a like, drop a sub, turn on notifications, share this video with your friends, your family, whoever you have to, man. Hey, you guys are not want to miss what me and Enigma has in store for you guys. We have a lot more content we're going to be covering on this channel. So, yeah, be aware, turn on those notices, man. You do not want to miss anything that goes on in this channel. I want to thank everybody for viewing. Have a blessed day. I'm Young Smooth,
I'm gonna be 4.
and we are out. Thank you, guys.